Yo, dude, you ever sit there and think, man, do my thoughts and feelings actually have the juice to shape my whole damn reality? Like, have you ever stopped mid-scroll on your phone and wondered how you could grab the reins and totally flip your life into something magical? Well, I've got this little secret for you. It's not some big, complicated thing. It's just writing a letter to your future self. Yeah, you heard me right. A freakin' letter. But hold up, how does scratching out a letter to the future version of you actually change what's going down in your life right now? Does this shit even work? Or am I just blowing smoke? Let's unpack this together, bro. I'm gonna walk you through it with some psychology tricks, a sprinkle of science, a dash of that spiritual vibe, and some real deal stories you can steal and try out today. So, what's this whole letter to the future deal? Alright, picture this. Writing a letter to your future self is like sitting down for a beer with a you from 5, 10, whatever years from now. It's your chance to spill your guts, your thoughts, your emotions, your wildest goals, and all those dreams about a life that's way better than the one you're grinding through today. It's not just about slapping some words on paper to crack open later like a time capsule. It's a straight-up power move to start building your now. You're laying down a mental game plan, sketching out all the good vibes and big wins you want to drag into your world. You can play it however you want, man. Maybe you just let it all pour out, your hopes, your fears, whatever's rattling around in your head. Or maybe you get real specific, like, yo, future me, I wanna be driving a slick car and running my own gig by then. It's not just some airy-fairy daydream. It's like handing your brain a blueprint and saying, hey, let's get to work on this. Why this shit's a total game changer. Man, writing a letter to your future self comes with some perks that'll blow your mind. It's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's got legit science and real-life payoffs. Here's why it can turn your whole world upside down in the best way. Gets your head clear and your eyes on the prize. When you start writing, it's like a spotlight flips on what do you actually give a damn about. You're not just scribbling down random goals like get rich or whatever. You're digging into the nitty-gritty of how you want to feel, what you value deep down, and what kind of person you want to be. It's like drawing a treasure map for your life, and suddenly you've got this crystal clear path to follow. Makes it way easier to figure out your next move and keep your ass on track. Kicks anxiety and stress to the curb. Check this out. Science says when you dump your emotions onto paper, it's like popping the lid off a pressure cooker. Writing this letter, it's your safe zone, bro. You get to let all that worry about what's coming spill out. And instead of freaking out about the unknown, you start zeroing in on what you can do today to set up a dope future. It's like a mental reset button. Pumps up your confidence and hustle. Laying out your goals in black and white shows you the steps to make it happen. Once you've got that roadmap, and you know where the hell you're going, you start feeling like you can take on anything. It's like rocket fuel for your motivation. Suddenly, you're ready to smash through whatever crap's in your way and keep pushing till you win. Hooks you up with yourself and lights a fire. When you're writing about your future, it's like you're plugging into your own soul or some shit. You're tapping into that creative part of you, connecting with the best damn version of yourself. It's like having a pep talk with the you who's already made it, and that vibe, it drags you toward your goals like a tractor beam. Pure hype, man. The nerdy science that makes it work. Alright, this isn't just some feel-good hippie trick you'd see on a yoga retreat. It's got real deal science backing it up. The brainiacs in psychology and neuroscience have been geeking out over this stuff. And they've found that when you dive deep into imagining and writing about your future, your brain starts doing some crazy flips. Rewires your brain like a boss. Every single word you slap down is like tossing a seed into the dirt of your mind. Your brain's got this wild ability called neuroplasticity. Fancy word, right? Which basically means it can reshape itself based on what you feed it. When you keep picturing this kick-ass future and feeling those good vibes, you're building new pathways up there. It's like drafting a master plan for your life, and your brain's like, alright, let's roll with this. Sets your mind up to win big. Writing this letter is like hacking your own head, man. You start kicking out all that negative baggage, those little voices saying you can't do it, and replace them with some solid positive beliefs. Toss in some visualization, picturing it all in your head, and affirmations, telling yourself you've got this, and you've got a powerhouse combo that builds a life full of wins and good times. My story. How I stumbled into this shit. Alright, real talk, my life was a hot mess a while back. I'm talking full-on chaos, dude. I didn't know where I was headed, what I even wanted out of life, or how to get my ass in gear. Then, one random day, I'm flipping through this self-help book, yeah, I know, sounds lame, and I stumble across this thing called writing a letter to the future. I'll be honest, I thought it was some fluffy bullshit at first, like something you'd see on a motivational poster with a sunset, but I was desperate, so I gave it a whirl. Sat down and wrote a letter to myself 5 years from now. I pictured myself killing it, landing a job I'm pumped about, surrounded by solid people, living a chill, peaceful life. I didn't just list out stuff I wanted. I went deep, imagining how I'd feel. Like, I saw myself up on a huge stage, owning the mic, talking about all the shit I'd pulled off. Feeling this rush as the crowd went nuts clapping for me. And holy shit, dude, it clicked. I didn't just get this burst of hell, yeah, let's do this. I got a dead-on clear picture of the life I wanted to build. That letter turned into my mental GPS, and I started grinding harder than ever in the real world. Your playbook: how to write a letter to flip your reality. Want to give it a shot? Here's the step-by-step to write a letter to your future self and start bending reality your way. Step 1. Find a chill spot to vibe. Grab a quiet corner where you can just kick back and tune into yourself. No distractions, no bullshit, just you and your thoughts. Get comfy and ready to connect with your big dreams. Step 2. Lock down what you want. Before you put pen to paper, take a minute to figure out what you're chasing. What do you want to switch up in your life? Think big picture: your job, your health, your crew, how you want to grow as a person. Get it clear in your head. Step 3. Write that letter like it's already happened. Start scribbling like it's that future date you're shooting for. Act like you've already crushed it. Write about how it feels looking back on everything you've pulled off, the changes you've powered through, and all the stuff you're grateful for now. Step 4. Feel the hell out of it. While you're writing, let those good feelings wash over you. Joy, happiness, pride, all that jazz. Picture the exact moments you'll hit when you make it, like, see it, hear it, feel it, and let that shit sink in deep. Step 5. Read it and get your ass moving. Once you've got it down, don't just toss it in a drawer. Read that letter every damn day. Let it soak into your bones, then go out and start making it real. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's you signing a deal with yourself to get shit done. Wrap up. Writing a letter to the future, your ticket to a new life. Writing a letter to your future self is some deep, meaningful shit, bro. It hooks you up with who you really are, sharpens your focus on what you're after, pumps you full of confidence, and starts building the life you've been dreaming about. Start today, and you'll be straight up shocked at how much good stuff starts rolling in. Don't sit around waiting for the perfect time. That's bullshit. Do it now, and watch your life start turning into something dope. You're the one holding the wheel. Man, your future's yours to shape. Grab a pen and write your story. Fill it with all the wild, inspiring, kick-ass vibes you can dream up.